These are some audiobooks that are so good, they make the book 100 times better. Big shout out to Schmitty. I got this idea after watching his video. He had some heat on there. James by Percival Everett was already the greatest reimagining of a story I'd ever read in my life, but the audiobook narrated by Dominique Hoffman made it a truly unforgettable experience. This book has very intentional dialogue, and Hoffman brings it to life with how he code switches and gives every situation the tense, high stakes, and really terrifying atmosphere that it deserves. Being black during this time period was anything but nice. One wrong word, one wrong look, anything could be the end of you. This book is as funny as it is horrifying, a modern classic with a must-listen audiobook. All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby, really anything by S.A. Cosby, because everything he writes is narrated by Adam Lazar Wright, who makes every single character he narrates 100 times more badass than they already are. This book is about Titus Crown, the first black sheriff in this small town that's going through some very dark and disturbing events. High octane, electrifying, and non-stop action is how I like to describe S.A. Cosby's writing. Sula by Toni Morrison. This book is specifically on this list because it's narrated by the legendary Toni Morrison herself, whose voice is angelic and just smooth as butter. Sula is already a legendary book with so much history, symbolism, and subtext loaded into 175 pages, really make you appreciate her one-of-a-kind control over language and just her ability to manipulate words to her will. Definitely listen to this audiobook. Because Toni Morrison is narrating it, it makes some parts in this absolutely hilarious. Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang is a book that will piss you off. Listening to the audiobook narrated by Helen Laser will piss you off even more. Helen Laser really brings the snobbiness and just white entitlement of Junie Song to life. Just remember that it is a satire, y'all. Don't be so mad at our main character that you look past all the social commentary that she introduces. Dominion by Addie E. Kitchens has a full cast audiobook that makes this crazy book even crazier. I'm actually not finished with this one yet, y'all, but it's been so good I had to add it to this list. I highly recommend this audiobook, and really this book period. This is a 2025 release that y'all need to have on y'all radar. Blood Over Bright Heaven by M.L. Wong. Even though I didn't like this book that much, I still think the audiobook narrated by Maura Quick is a full 5 stars. She is phenomenal. She made this book very engaging. She has such high energy for this entire book, and if you've ever read this book, you know how high energy that first chapter is.